So let's move on to the tag team six-pack ladder match. Now, we don't officially know the last two entrants, but I don't think that's going to have a major decision in trying to figure out who's going to win.
I think we're both pretty confident that New Catch Republic is going to be one. We're like 99% sure. So it's really the last one that we're unsure of is what? Waller in Theory or Street Profits.
Yeah.
Probably Waller in Theory. You've kind of convinced me that way, specifically because I think they want Waller in Theory on the card, probably.
Yeah.
But, dude, I haven't put a ton of thought into this, right?
This is a tough match to decide.
Yeah, because if I'm being real, listen, because you can make a real case for literally, like, almost every single team winning this match. Like, I can 100% see Judgment Day retaining and getting a big win. And, like, defeating 5 other teams. Like, that's a really big win to be like, we are, like, the tag team currently. Like, we're, like, there's the New Day and the Usos, like, we're the next. Like, we're the Judgment Day is going to be in that, like, category. But also you have Awesome Truth potentially getting a huge moment of Truth potentially pulling down those titles, which would be a 50-something-year-old Ron Killings getting a championship win at WrestleMania. Listen, I can hate all I want and say that I want new guys to get the shine, but god damn it, that would be an awesome moment. Like, you can't say you wouldn't love that to happen. And honestly, R-Truth, a guy who's put in so much work and has never gotten the proper title run, really, ever. So, besides with the 24/7 championship, obviously. Most decorated champion in WWE history, technically.
Yeah.
But you can also make the case for, I can totally see DIY winning. I could totally see DIY getting this big moment. Triple H guys, them establishing themselves as we're top guys.
Momentum.
A lot of momentum. Tag team division. I think New Catch Republic is a sleeper pick to win this match. I could totally see them. They are the dark horse. I can vision them winning. Like, those are the 5. I can totally see any of those 5 teams literally winning. But my prediction is officially going to be DIY. I'm taking DIY, and I'm going with my gut that Triple H kind of wants to just give himself one here. I think, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I think Triple H is
this
like,
one's for me.
Essentially. I think essentially is Triple H is like, this is one that I can do for me and also the crowd will be happy with. Like, I think it's going to be a moral victory for Triple H to give DIY the victory here. So that's personally why I'm picking DIY. And I also think there's a potential really funny moment of R-Truth helping DIY win. So I think that literally might happen. Like, I think R-Truth might, like, set up, like, might have a chance to, like, win the match and then just, like,
character,
and then take somebody out that's going after Gargano and Ciampa and then DIY. Something like that. I think would be really cool. But I'm going with DIY.
Yeah, this one's tough. I'm going back and forth between Awesome Truth and DIY. I mean, you talk about a guy who deserves a win. You talk about R-Truth, right?
Yeah.
And you talk about someone else who's potentially also deserves a win in The Miz, who's done so much for the company. He's always been one of the staples of WWE for a very long time.
You literally, yeah, bro. He's on every week. He's so consistent.
he's one of the most underrated in the history of WWE. However, I agree with you. I kind of go back and forth between Awesome Truth and DIY. As it stands right now, my official prediction is going to be DIY because I think they're going to set up a big tag match for SummerSlam because it's in Cleveland, which is where Johnny Gargano's from. And I think this is like Triple H being like, all right, like you guys are never going to be world champions. You may not even win singles titles, but we're going to make you tag team champions, and you guys are going to tear up this tag team division.
I don't think it's him saying that.
You don't think it's him being like, listen, like, you're not going to win. You guys may never win singles gold, so we're going to throw the tag titles on you.
I don't think he's going to say it like that.
Well, he's not going to say that at all. I think that's kind of
they'll win singles gold.
You think
You don't
so?
think this? Yeah, maybe not world title. Maybe Gargano. I truly just think Gargano is too small. I just like hate on me all you want. I am not saying he's too small. I'm saying I think he will be too small in WWE's eyes to ever make him the world title, unless like it's a next like Rey Mysterio situation, which is totally possible. But I think Ciampa is like 100% world championship material. Like I think a heel Ciampa is so world championship material.
I mean, listen, I agree with you. I just don't think WWE is going to view it like that.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't predict it, but I think they'll get some singles gold. I could definitely see either of them as an IC champion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, it also kind of depends on, like, because I could just see them being a tag team for, like,
a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could also see that if that's something that they're cool with. Like,
because Gargano talked about how much he loves tag team wrestling on his interview with CVV, but we're both going to take DIY. I think it's going to be a big win for them. I think they've been getting a lot
they deserve
of momentum
it, man.
Recently.
It's like long overdue, man. Like, and it's in a way like, dude, we've been talking about DIY as potential tag team champions on the main roster for how many years now, dude? Literally, like since they were putting on classics with the Revival, NXT Black and Gold. Like they deserve it, man. So yeah, let's go Gargano with Ciampa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
A moment, it's like for the moment, Awesome Truth is like might be the best pick, like for the moment, but long term, it just makes a lot more sense to put it on DIY.
Yeah, that was my thing too, because it's like, all right, however crazy it may sound to think of Awesome Truth as tag champs, Cody and Jay were also tag team champs.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's too crazy to try to like think of you're gonna have a short term tag team to put people over, but we're both taking DIY there.